Hello, and I'm going to go over the basics of gerbil breeding. If my voice please excuse my voice. I have 4 gerbils myself, and I'm going to go over the basics of breeding. Now your basics, your water bottle, your food bowl, your bedding, of course, your igloo or shelter home, and your water bottle. That's the 5 things you really need. All gerbils need that, but a female's going to have a quiet place to have her babies. Of course, you need 2 genders, different types. You need a boy and a girl, obviously. And you put them in a quiet place, let them do their business. And you won't notice a big change in the mama's belly, but it'll get a little bigger. And she's going to need more food, and she's going to need a lot more greens, so she can produce healthy babies, of course. They can't be brothers and sister. They can't be moms and daughter. They can't be son and daughter. They can't be any relatives. You can't breed relatives together, or it'll be a delusional baby, and you don't want that, and it can die. So you're not supposed to do that. It can hurt the mother and the baby if you do that. It takes like 27 to 28 days for them to produce babies. 3 weeks technically, and what else? And another one is well, I think that's really it, but I had another one on my mind and I kind of forgot about it. And that's really it, I think, for today. That's kind of some tips on gerbil breeding. And I would use the split tank method, give them a day to look at each other through the tank. But I'm probably going to be doing that. I have no clue. But I would use the split tank method. Like put one female on this side, one male on that side, put it there, put some glass or plastic where they can see each other in, and they can just look at each other and kind of smell each other. So that's really it for today, and I'm going to tell you a little tip. It's not about breeding, but it's about something else. Guys, you can use pine, okay? You can use cedar. The only thing wrong with them is it's just like aspen. They could be allergic to that. Anything can be allergic to aspen. Anything can be allergic to cedar. You can use pine, you can use cedar, you can use carefresh, you can use aspen. They're all the same. They're just different colored and different kind of wood shavings, I mean. They have different minerals in them, of course, but pine is fine. That rhymes. Pine is fine because it's nothing different than aspen. I mean, I use white pine now. It's fine. The only thing wrong with it is that they can be allergic to it. Duh. Everybody knows that. Pet stores use pine. They never use aspen. So what's the big deal? You can use cedar, but I wouldn't really recommend cedar. I recommend pine, aspen shavings, carefresh, pet bedding. I just don't like y'all guys all worried about what kind of bedding you're going to get them, because any kind of bedding's fine, except cedar. I mean, they can be allergic to it. That's the only thing wrong. Aspen, they can be allergic to that, but it may be worse than pine. I mean, anything can be allergic to pine, aspen, or carefresh. It's just that pine has different minerals. Everything has different minerals. I mean, that's a big deal. You can use pine, you can use aspen, you can use cedar if you wanted to. I mean, you can use that corn cob kind. I mean, it's just different beddings. It's fine. I mean, I don't see what you guys are so worked up about. It's just that they may be allergic to it, and you'll notice the allergic reaction. I mean, it's not going to kill them or anything. It's just going to make them kind of ill or sick. Duh. But mine aren't allergic to it, so I kind of use it. Pet stores, here's a tip. Pet stores never, ever use aspen. They always use pine, as you can see. They'll tell you, too, if you ask. Petco, PetSmart, Fishbowl, any place like that uses pine. They never use cedar. It's a lot more comfortable, too. It's a lot more prettier than aspen. And I just wanted to tell you about that. And I proved my point. Hope you liked my video. Bye!